Yeah, smooth, but it is. Got a long one for you tonight, and I'm not just talking about cause that's what she said. Hope you don't mind, I'm gonna tell you a little bit on my mind. In fact, I feel inclined, so if you're gonna sit back and tune in, you might as well sit back and get comfortable, cause I got a lot to say. Yeah. Tonight I'm thinking about Jesus, spirituality versus reality, the kind of things that were laid on to you and me, even as kids. We grew up the way we did. We were brought up to say things like, yes ma'am, no ma'am, all the good stuff. But what about when Sunday morning came? Time to take your seat in the pulpit, right? Listen to this old dude teaching us wrong from right. But what gives him the right to say what's wrong? Shoot, who said Jesus was even that kind of guy that sat on the throne? Sounds to me like he was more down to earth than that. But I really don't know what to say about that because of the aftermath. That's what's really important. Jeez Louise, that man ended up with a great disappointment. Hanging on by a cross, 2 pieces of wood, nails through his hands, totally misunderstood. Now, I ain't saying he was a shapeshifter, but I'm saying that he shaped history. And was that really up to you and me? No. That was God's plan when he sent him down. But guess what? When he got here, he turned him around. We turned him around. We said, get the fuck out of town. We don't like what you're saying. You're some kind of clown. Well, at least that's how he was treated anyway. Of course, he had some faithful followers, but they couldn't save him that day. Man, even at the age of 12, Jesus preaching in the temple, trying to teach and lay down some lessons of how we should all get along together. That didn't work out too well for him. Dad, don't question me, son. Do as I say. Jesus said, fuck that, and took off out of town anyway. Some say he got married. Mary Magdalene, had some kids. Had a real good life. She was a preacher too, but guess what? History fucked that up for me and you. Now we all think she's a prostitute, selling her body for money. And even though that shit ain't funny, you want to mess up his wife? You want to talk about his kids, act like he had no kind of life? And guess what? 33 years, things were doing good. But we'll never hear about that side of Jesus because it was misunderstood. Thrown out the Bible by some stupid king who said that ain't his thing. He wants to make sure women stay in their place. They can't be a preacher, so we'll turn his wife into a whore and act like his children never meet her. Make him a bad dad, even though he was probably a glad dad. And that made them sad when they took his son away from him. That was messed up. Damn. The more and more I think about it, that's messed up. You're gonna take Jesus, nail him to the cross, blood pouring down like applesauce. It makes me wonder about that Last Supper too. That's what I'm here to do today. We all knew he was a friend of the leper, by the way. He could cure all just by laying his hands on them and say them words, and guess what? He'd bring a prayer for them. He'll take on their sins. He'll take on their pains too, but guess what? He knew what to do. He vanished it all away. And guess what? That made the other people wonder, what's this guy doing? Well, we wanted people hurting, so we might as well do something to this crazy ass Jew. And that's just what they gonna do. Here's a little something to put in your Sunday coffee too. It's called that Last Supper. Everybody gather around. We're gonna enjoy ourselves for this final town. I'm about to blow this town, you don't know. I got a plan up my sleeve. Cause I'm Jesus Christ. And if you don't know what that means, go and ask my wife. Cause she was a preacher. Don't believe what they tell you. You're going to hell, yeah. Motherfuckers want to fuck up his name and reputation and the way he played this motherfucking game. He came here to make life good for all of us. Instead, we beat him up and put him on a cross. Rip that skin apart. Well, is that a bread? So let me tell you this. If we're eating his body in the bread, when he's up on the cross and they whip him, is it like sliced bread? Make you think, right? I didn't mean it as a joke, even though it was kind of funny. My God understands me, so hopefully he's cool with that. So, when you drink his blood, when he's up on that cross dripping the blood, well, I don't know what to compare it to. Sorry, I didn't have anything there. But it kind of makes you wonder though, really, what was they thinking about? Eat my body, drink my blood. That sounds more like a satanic ritual to me. Don't get misunderstood. I mean, if God said to do it, I'ma do it anyway. Cause I'm a ride or die motherfucker to you today. But just in case, God, that's what they told me to do. I never knew any better. I hope you don't hold it up against me. Really, I just came here today to say, God, I'm sorry they killed your son anyway. Don't know if that was right. I mean, if you came here to stir the word, I guess you got it cracking. Just like that whip on your son's backing. That shit rhymed really good. But don't get me misunderstood. I got a smile on my face, but this shit is really serious. Kind of made me feeling delirious. At least my neighbors think I'm delirious, cause I'm sitting here giving an outdoor preach session, a freestyle session, preaching. And guess what? How many souls am I reaching? You can't judge by the number of bodies up here how many souls I got waiting for me. This might be like Woodstock. I got souls all over the place, praising the name. Anyway, I'm gonna roll today. I don't know if I got too much to say. I really just wanted to tie up the end of the rhyme the other time I tried to play. The phone rang, stopped me in the middle. I'm glad I got to save that, cause that was kind of a paradiddle. If you look in the earlier part, when I was singing in that thing about the cross, did you see the cross on the forehead? That was a shadow cross. Kinda made me think I'm on the right road. Anyway, little gangsters, here we go. Thanks for listening to me. Peace out. We'll talk to you another day, and that's what all we're talking about. Yeah.